Friday Rant, one story a week that should have been the front page. This week, the Fed Chair just said the quiet part out loud. Inflation is cooling, AI investment is surging. The Fed admits it doesn't know if the bet will pay off, and the tracker just crossed 200,000. Good news for consumers, good news for borrowers, good news for companies thinking about hiring. So where are the hires? The same morning CPI dropped, the layoff tracker crossed 200,000 workers impacted in 2026. 302 events, over 1,000 people a day, every day since January. And the week kept going. Thomson Reuters cut up to 500 engineering jobs on Saturday with a plan to rehire roughly half as AI native engineering roles. Same company, same function, different humans. Sprout Social slashed 20% of its workforce, about 260 employees on Wednesday. Volkswagen confirmed it is looking at cutting up to 100,000 jobs globally, with CEO Oliver Bloom flagging 50,000 additional cuts on top of 50,000 already agreed. KPMG Australia is axing over 1,000 jobs, with hundreds of redundancies and partner pay cuts of up to 20% amid an audit leaks scandal. But here is the part that should keep you up tonight. New Fed Chair Kevin Warsh sat in front of Congress for the first time this week. In his testimony, he acknowledged that high-tech investment spending is up 25% year over year, driven almost entirely by data center construction and AI infrastructure. Then he said something the uncounted need to hear. He said, quote, "We don't know the extent to which the economy will benefit from the AI buildout," unquote. The Fed chair just told Congress that the companies cutting your jobs to fund AI don't know if the investment will pay off. And the companies are doing it anyway. One more detail from Warsh's testimony. He announced 5 task forces to review Fed policy areas, including productivity and jobs. Among the people named to advise, Marc Andreessen, the same Marc Andreessen who called the entire AI layoff narrative, quote, 100% incorrect, unquote, back in February. The venture capitalist who said most companies are overstaffed by 25 to 75%. He is now advising the Federal Reserve on jobs and productivity. Let that marinate over the weekend. On X this week, the humor has been the only honest reporting. One engineer posted about getting laid off from a profitable company that cited AI efficiency, then watching the same firm post new roles for AI prompt engineers 2 weeks later. The top reply: "They fired me to hire the person who tells the machine what I used to do." That is not a joke. That is a job description. Job seekers are sharing their 100 applications, 0 callbacks bingo cards. With Squares 4, we went with a more senior candidate. The role has been paused, and the fan favorite will keep your resume on file, which everyone knows is corporate for. We will not. Thomson Reuters gave us the cleanest version of the pattern this week. 500 engineers fired. Half the roles reopened with AI native in the title. Same work, new language, different people. The job didn't disappear. The person in it did. And the World Cup final is Sunday. Spain versus Argentina at MetLife. Messi's last dance. But the real tournament of 2026 is playing out in inboxes across the country. Humans versus ghosting bots. No VAR review, and the ref left the building in a restructuring. Inflation is falling. The Fed admits it doesn't know if the AI bet pays off. The people advising the Fed on jobs are the ones who said the layoffs aren't real. The tracker just crossed 200,000, and the uncounted are still not in any of those numbers, but they are not quiet anymore. They are responding with humor, side hustles, open letters, and creative survival. The machine is loud. The uncounted are getting louder. If you are a founder trying to hire senior talent through this hiring freeze, that is exactly what we do. Visit moonshotconsultingdc.com or send me a DM. Adapt accordingly. Enjoy the weekend, and bye for now.